The syllabus for MRCOG Part 2 is massive, and then you need multiple resources to really consolidate the knowledge on every topic. And then life comes in the way. Like a normal person, you got to prioritize things. So you put studies aside for one more day, and your whole routine starts stumbling. This is how time goes by day after day, and there seems to be never enough time to study the way that you wanted to. And as you approach closer to the exam and start revising things, you seem to be forgetting everything. Does this sound familiar? These are the 7 major barriers to success in this exam. Hi, my name is Dr. Asmanaki. I'm the course developer, mentor, and academic director at BeMRCOG. In this video, I will talk about my Part 2E course, which is a one-stop solution to these 7 problems. So we will be talking about handling massive syllabus, consolidating information from multiple resources, avoiding boredom and passive learning, developing long-term memory so you don't forget things on the day of exam, efficient time management, managing exam day fatigue and nervousness, and support and well-being. Our Part 2E course is an online course developed on a modern learning system that combines classroom, online, mobile, and social learning into one single scalable platform. The courses are CPD accredited, and recently we won the award of Best Online Medical Education Program. The first barrier is addressed by reorganizing RCOG syllabus in modules, submodules, topics, and subtopics. All topics under a module have about 85% similarity. With this approach, you can save a lot of time by focusing on the differences between the topics to develop a vivid mental mapping and further clarity of concepts. To tackle the second barrier of multiple reading resources, every topic is prepared using the authentic and recommended references, consolidating all information in one place in a structured and systematic manner. You can also add your own notes on every page of the tutorial as well as with the explanations of questions to cover your individual knowledge gaps.
I'm in a habit of making small notes whenever I do prepare for something, exams or assignment, anything. And I found it very helpful that I was able to add my notes along with explanation given with the answers, so I don't have to search around for my book, and it was really handy.
To address the third barrier of procrastination, boredom, and passive learning, every tutorial has added questions that are brainstorming, self-assessment, and relevant SPAs and EMQs to increase mental engagement.
It is a very solid and dynamic course that helped me enrich and consolidate my knowledge. The course material is organized and very systematic in modules.
The questions are really very similar to the examination questions, so you will be really comfortable when you will be doing your exam.
Part 2 MRCOG is one of the most tough postgraduate exams. It is not a test of recall, instead it tests higher order thinking. So doing only recall questions may help a bit with the SPAs, but EMQs cannot be solved unless you are able to understand, apply, analyze, and evaluate the given scenario. I emphasize on notes making to develop higher order thinking and long-term memory.
The most important feature of BeMRCOG Part 2 course is its emphasis on the notes making, especially in the algorithm form. I took help from the e-tutorials to make my own notes for each and every topic. I found each tutorial quite comprehensive, and they had been prepared from the very authentic resources. It saved a lot of my time and a lot of my energy at that time. The notes were helpful not only for the Part 2 exam, but they were quite resourceful for me when I was preparing my Part 3 exam, and then when I used to settle in UK.
Fifth barrier, and the most common one, is the lack of time. For effective time management, you can see that all the legwork has been done by myself for you. All you have to do now is to use the course in the recommended way and be time efficient. Furthermore, the tutorials are audio recorded that most students use on the go, especially the auditory learners and the multitaskers.
And Asma's voice used to echo in my head, and it helped me memorize the things.
Exam day fatigue is an often ignored barrier. What will happen to you if I ask you to run a marathon without previous practice and building up stamina? Of course, your legs will be like jelly after a little run. I can't count how many people tell me that they knew the answers, but they were just so tired and exhausted that they couldn't finish the paper. The solution is repeated revisions and timed mock tests closer to the exam.
Another beneficial thing I found was that I was able to revise the way I wanted to. So I revised module wise, and I was able to get different selection from the modules, create a mock, and even from all of the modules. Very close to the exam, I was able to do timed mock practice test, and really it helped me to build up my stamina for the day of exam.
Most people have little or no support during the process of preparation for this exam. At BeMRCOG, you will find a lot of support completely free of cost. This involves mentoring, needs assessment, personalized learning plans, debriefing, live teaching and mock tests, resilience support, technical and help desk support.
BeMRCOG has been an excellent course. Doing the course has changed my thinking capacity, opened my mind, and helped me in better problem solving, not just in exams but in real life as well. I learned proper techniques to study effectively, solve exam questions, and most importantly, to be able to learn independently. Support is always available. Mentor is very knowledgeable and approachable. There is excellent help desk support. Team is available at all times.